Hey everyone, it's Sunday, August the 12th, 2012. It's been 2 years now since we started this obsession, and this is where the road's led so far. I know it's been a long time since the last update, but this overhaul on the room took a lot longer than I had planned, but oh well. We got 6 tanks down the right hand side. I've added two additional tanks here down here on the left for a total of 8 grow out tanks. We built 2 new 330 gallon biofilters. The sieve, sand filter, which is not sand anymore, it's got ceramic beads in there. Bought a new pump and installed that in addition to the old 1 horsepower pump back here in the corner. Did that so that if one pump fails, we'll have a backup. Got them both plumbed in, so all we got to do is switch 2 valves here and we can run either pump at any time. This new pump's pretty sweet. It's a variable speed pump. It's infinitely variable. You can set the RPM for any RPM that you want, so that you can run the pump, adjust the pump to your system, so you don't have to overdrive or underdrive the pump. It's really quiet. You can even program the thing. We can program it to slow it down at night or speed it up when they're feeding. We haven't played with that yet, but we'll get to that here one of these days. The way it all works is all the tanks are connected at the bottom here with this 4-inch waste line that sucks out all the poo, all the dirt. I don't have to do any manual cleaning of the tanks at all. The fish just act as brooms, and they sweep everything to the drain for me. Line makes a U-turn there at the wall and comes back up and collects these last 2 tanks. Comes up past the biofilters. Into the sieve. Up and over the dam. Down through the stream into the sump. Pump sucks the water out of the sump. Up through the filter. Out of the filter. Into a new piece that we made here. It's actually an oxygen injector. Water comes up, makes a U-turn, goes back down into the unit, and at that point I've got just a small oilless air compressor on the other side of the wall, and at this point here we combine, I got the air running at 30 pounds pressure, and that's injected into the water, which I'm running at 15 pounds pressure. So somewhere in the vertical height of this unit here, the air from the air compressor is actually forced to absorb into the water. That's been a big help to the fish. They now got some air to breathe. 15 pounds pressure on the system. Water continues up into the biofilter, and then I lift it up one more time into that discharge bar. Water goes into one of those 3 buckets, and I've got filter pads in the bucket. so the water goes down through those filter pads, and that screens out any of the fine material that's left after the sieve and the sand filter, which there still is quite a bit in there. We have to actually pull those pads out of the bucket every day and wash them out. Otherwise the pads plug up and the buckets will overflow, which that's okay. I've got another pad floating on the water underneath there to catch that. If that happens, those pads will catch that. Then the water in these bio tanks here, I've got dividers that I made out of an old tote. I just cut an old tote tank apart for the dividers and pop rivet them in these new tanks here. And what that does is that forces the water to go down underneath the divider and then back up. And you can see where the orange starts here. Comes up through about 18 inches of twine that I've got in this chamber, this bio tank. The water has to come up through that. That supports grows the bacteria. From there, it goes through 5 2-inch pipes crossed into the next tank, where I've got about 18 inches of K1 in there boiling. I've just got a bar in here with holes drilled in it that I'm feeding with this air pump right here. That just boils the media all the time. Water goes down through the K1, underneath the divider, up this far side where I've got another 18 inches of that twine. Water comes up through that. On the right hand side of the tank here, I've got eight 1-inch lines installed through the sidewall with uniseals. One-inch lines come out of that tank. Individual dedicated 1-inch line to each tank, so I don't need any valves, no adjustments necessary. Size of the line determines the flow back to the tank. Drop off another one there. Clear down to the last tank where I've just got a small UV light. UV light takes care of the green water problems, sterilizes the water, disinfects it. It's not full flow, but that's okay. It gets enough through it to handle the job. That's pretty much how it all works. Got probably 50 pound-and-a-half fish in this tank here. These guys are getting pretty good size. You can see how crystal clear the water is. I mean, it's just perfect. Those biofilter tanks are really working really well. It's got zero ammonia, zero nitrites. Guys are getting pretty good size. In fact, I'm going to fillet a few of them today. They don't know that yet. These guys are hybrids here, all male hybrids. They're pretty fast growing. These guys are only 7 months old. They definitely outpace the blues as far as how fast they grow. We're probably going to switch to these guys here in all the tanks here eventually. Check out the size of that Oscar down there. We keep an Oscar in each tank to take care of the algae for us. He's probably a foot long, that Oscar down there. These two tanks over here, we got a bunch of small ones in there coming on. There you can hear the air compressor running. Had to buy and hook up a small pressure washer over the sink here. That's how we clean. We found out that's really the only way to clean the screen in the sieve. You just can't wash it out any other way and make it clean. So we use the pressure washer for that, and to wash out the filter pads there in the buckets. The other thing we got to do is, even though the ammonia and the nitrates are perfect, we still got to change some water. The nitrates, we got to change. The system holds about 2,700 gallons of water, and we change approximately 250 gallons of water every day, just to keep the nitrate levels on the scale. That's the only way to get rid of the nitrates, is to do water changes. If you don't do that, they just keep stacking up and increasing in levels. So you got to get rid of some of them by changing the water. The only other thing I'm going to do, I'm real happy with the way this room is working. It's pretty sweet now. We don't have to do a whole lot to make it run on a daily basis. So I've got a plan for an addition on the back of the barn here for a system to handle the nitrates on the handle the discharge water. We're going to process it and use that water to try and grow some greenhouse strawberries next summer. So I'll keep you posted about how all that works and stuff like that. So I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching.